pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're in the building. Hello, pretty people. I got on my pretty people tee this morning. Well, sweatshirt. I got on my pretty people sweatshirt this morning. Yes, you can get some pretty people merch if you are part of the pretty community. Yes, that's available for you. So hashtag pretty people. Hey, pretty people. And what that means is in my organization, I help people build their businesses using sales and marketing strategies. Yes, whether that's online and offline, I create what I call double threats. So we're not talking about pretty on the inside. We're talking about pretty on the, yeah, I mean, we are talking about pretty on the inside, not just pretty on the outside, even though I'm pretty on the outside. So yes, this is talking about your internal self, like what you got going on. So we're gonna work out for 10 minutes. I do a YT workout from Bully Juice. So if you want to follow my workout, that'd be great. So we're gonna do 10 minutes. Hype me up. Double tap the screen. That's all you have to do. Double tap. If you're on FB, you can give me some stars. If you're on the FB, you can give me some stars. If you're on TT, you just double tap that screen and we reach those goals. Our first goal on TT is 5,000. If you're on the FB, you see right there, it says how to support. Send a gift. That's how you can support if you choose. So I can keep sharing with you actionable business skills, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, all the things. And so I'm excited because we're going to talk about today how to get to the sale. Okay, what's happening that you're not getting to the sale? I'm going to help you get to the sale. So yes, and so this helps me. So I do this for fun and for funds. And of course, I got to get my workout in. So it's kind of like a cheat code that I use to help myself and to help you at the same time. Nina in the building. Hey, Nina, how you doing? Miss Nina in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? If you're on the IG, say hi, Jerusha. I speak back. If you're on the FB, you're on the FB. Yes, the Book of Faces. Make sure you say hi, Jerusha. Yes, we want to get this party started. Come on and let's join the fun. If you like to learn, I like to teach. It's Friday. Hey, it's Friday. And so, yes, I got my mat laid out. I'm going to work out for 10 minutes. I'm going to share actionable business skills and how to get to the sale. And so we're going to have a lot going on, which I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you like to learn, you're my people. You're my people. Okay, Miriam in the building. Hey, Miriam, how you doing? Good to see your beautiful faces. And I am streaming in multiple places. So I suggest when you go live, you do the same thing and you have to use a tool. We use tools to become successful. AI tools. Yes, we use tools. And so if you're not using a tool, what are you waiting for? Use a tool. Don't be a fool. And so I am live. I'm live, pretty people. Say Jerusha's live. Tag your business bestie right now. Say Jerusha is live. Okay, I didn't mean to put that person's name right there. I'm sorry about that. Say Jerusha is live. I don't want to miss her live. So hit the bell. There's a bell right there next to my name. Hit the bell. When I go live, you'll get that notification. Okay. You want the notification because I drops the gems, baby. I want all us to win. And so this is for the people who are willing to do whatever's necessary. Okay. Make sure you share this with your business bestie. I'm going to put in the chat right here. Share the broadcast. Share the live. Whoop, whoop. Share the live. And listen, I didn't notice it the other day. I already know on my FB. Thank you so much, Doctor in the building. Dr. Blaze is in the building. Yes, if you have a business, put the word business in the chat. It's Friday. Hey, if you have a business, put the word business in the chat. We recognize our business owners. So if you have a business, I don't care if you just started. I don't care if you sell lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nail services. It doesn't matter to me. I am Block is in the building. How you doing? If you have a business, put the word business so I can celebrate you. That's what pretty people always do. We celebrate other people. We want other people to win. So hashtag to the pretty people. And so I'm going to do my 10-minute workout. Miss Keisha in the building. How you doing? Gorgeous. Good to see you. It's cold outside today. So yes, let me know what city you reside and what's the weather in your city. It is cold today. It's cold today. But guess what? Didn't stop me. I said, I got to get my workout on. We're going to get in them steps. I'm actually going to do a YT video. It's on. Yes, I'm looking at YT. I'm going to do a video. It's 10 minutes. It's a workout, a 10-minute workout. So all you have to do is double tap the screen, share the broadcast, hype me up. And so this is how I go live. I use y'all to go live so I get my workout on, and then I share actionable business skills with you so you can win in your businesses. So yes, so don't be shy. Miss C in the building. Hey, Miss C, how you doing? Miss C is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Oh, hey, Miss Cindy in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Thank you for getting your daily heart me. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. The first part of my live today, I'm doing a 10-minute workout from YT. Okay, so you can follow him. His name is Bully Juice. Obviously, I have no connection, but he does great 10-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts. If you're serious, an hour. But I'm going to do a 10-minute workout. All you have to do is double tap the screen and hype me up. And so that's how I get through my live, is working out. Since I have to work out to be healthy and wealthy. So I don't know about you guys. I can't wait till the summertime. I'm going to be outside. I can't wait till the summertime. So yes, double tap the screen. Say hi, Jerusha. It's Friday. We got IG in the building. Hey, IG. If you have a business, I'd love to give you a shout out. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I can give you a shout out. And if you have a business, I want to recognize you. And more people need to recognize other business owners. We want to see everybody win. Oh, one thing I meant to do. Listen, I found out a new thing on TT. Thank you. Yes, hashtag to the pretty people. Yes, get your pretty people merch. Listen, one thing I found out about TT. Now, I've always done this over here on FB, on the Book of Faces. I've always done this. But I found out on TT, if you share, right, you can share your live to your stories on TT. Hold on. And I didn't know that. Add to stories. Okay. It takes you out for a second. You can add your live as you are live to your stories, and then now it's in your stories. And we all know that most of the platforms are pushing stories. So now, I've always done it over here, but this is my first time last week doing it over here on TT. So yeah, so that's a little interesting thing that's going to get you more visibility. And so I'm always tweaking how you have more visibility. And that's one of the ways that helps you is you want to put your live in your stories. Like my live right now is in FB. It's in my stories. And so that way it's just not in the feed, because everybody doesn't come to the feed. And so most people are in the story scrolling. So that's going to help you out. All right. So we're going to get this 10-minute workout done. I know it's Friday. I have a dinner appointment. I don't know if you guys know this about me. So personal story. I didn't know I did this. Oh, hey, Cindy. I didn't know I did this. Apparently, I grind my teeth and I break them, okay, underneath. So what happens is, apparently when I'm sleeping, because this has been happening for years, but I didn't know it. Apparently, and you guys can tell me if this is something that you experience. When thank you so much for the hearts. Double tap the screen. Our first goal on TT is 5,000 hearts. So apparently when I'm sleeping, I bite down on my teeth or grind my teeth. So much so that I break them. All right. So I've broken two here and they had to be replaced. Okay. So one I got replaced, one I didn't. I was like, they said I didn't really need that one. So I got an implant. Then I broke another tooth. It's not fixable because it's breaking from the jaw, underneath the jawline. Okay. So now this one, okay, was taken out. Now it's an implant. So they're going to put the top of the implant on today for this one over here. Right now, you can't see it because they put a, what you call the thing? Like a flipper on. And then now on this side, I have to get another one done. And because I keep breaking them underneath the jawline. So they're going to put a guard. So when I'm sleeping, I sleep with a guard. So I don't obviously bite my teeth or whatever. However, what I noticed, hello, Ivan. What I noticed was not only do I do it while I'm sleeping, I do it also when I'm stressed, if I'm worried, or if things aren't going my way. I notice, because now they got me noticing, like, when do you do this for your teeth to crack that way?
When I sleep too.
Oh my gosh, okay, I need a guard. So you better do it now. Okay. Apparently I've been doing it for years. So that's why they're doing it now, obviously. Apparently I've been doing this for years, and we thought it was, okay, we'll just put a root canal. Well, the root canal is not helping because it's still cracking when you do the root canal. So then now I got to get an implant. So just let me just tell you, it's just a lot of process. So don't do this. Do whatever you need to do. Put a guard in your mouth, whatever you need to do. And now that I'm noticing, I notice throughout the day when I'm working, I'm stressing, I'm working or whatever, I am biting down on my teeth. I noticed this recently over the last couple of months. So I've been trying not to do it, but it's definitely hard. So anyway, I'm gonna get this workout done really fast. And we're going to talk about how to get to the sale, some things that you need to know. And I am going to do a 10-minute workout because I got to work out first. And then that way, when I calm down, I'll be teaching you how to get to the sale, give you some strategies and some tips and all the things. If you want to work with me closely, there's always an opportunity to do that. Okay. So hype me up in the meantime because I need it. Hype me up. So if I get any more bad news about my teeth, I'm going to scream.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, let's go, pretty people.
2, 1.
Hype me up, FB. These are jumping jacks, but I don't like to jump on my ankle. Let's go, pretty people. This helps me get my workout on. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Double tap the screen if you listen to the sound of my voice. Woo! Let's go, pretty people. Guys hurt. Oh my gosh. Let's go, pretty people. Let's go. He got high knees. Whew. Thank you so much.
5, 4, 3, 2.
He's jumping rope. Arms. They hurt. My arms. We got this.
6,
I promise I'm gonna answer questions.
2,
Ah. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Say, go, Jerusha. Hype me up, please. I got this. Hype me up. Thank you, FB.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Double tap, BB. Kick. You can do it. You can do it. Kick. I can do it. Let's go, Double. Thank you so much. Hidden Jim, how you doing? Other side. All right, let's fight.
7, 6, 5, 4,
Fast.
2, 1.
Let's go, pretty people. I got this. Let's go. I got this. Come on, Jesus. Ah. Okay, we're gonna do skates, side to side. Let's go, pretty people. It's Friday. Ah! Thank you. 1 more minute. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Last one. Hype me up, IG. I can do hard things. Oh my gosh. 10 minutes. Yes, I can. Woo. I can do hard things. Oh my gosh. 10 minutes. If you do it every day, you're going to feel so much different. Oh my gosh. You're going to feel a big difference in how you maneuver. 10 minutes is not a lot, but when you're in constant action for 10 minutes, I should have did 15 because I do everything in 15-minute intervals. I don't think I can do 15. Not yet anyway. All right, let's go, pretty people. As promised, my favorite 2 words. As promised, I'm going to share with you how to get to the sale, how to get more sales, what's stopping you, what's holding you back from getting to the sale. This is all general information anybody can use, no matter what industry you're in. If you want to work with me, there's an opportunity to do that. But for my sake, I go live when I'm working out, and then I share actionable business skills. So you do it however you can do it. This is how I can do it. So yes. So I didn't want to make excuses that I'm super busy during the day. I have clients during the day scheduled all day, have a dinner appointment, but I realize the only way that I can go live if I'm in action doing something. So that works for me. In the summer, I'm outside. Like whatever works for you, you're going to do it anyway. Write that down. I'm going to do whatever is necessary. WIN, whatever is necessary so you can win the year. Not just the day, not just the month, but I want you to win the year. 2026 is the year of completion. Go Google it. Oh, somebody said that would take the breath out of me. It took the breath out of me. 10 minutes of fast cardio, it takes the breath out of you. When I'm walking, I can walk 2 hours and I'm fine. But when I start doing that cardio, 10 minutes, they got me. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. If you're not following, make sure you follow. If you have not subscribed to my YT, make sure you subscribe. That's where I want to be by the end of the year, a huge YT following, because that's where I want to make some longer content. So yes, please follow me over there as we're building. And then of course, if you are on TT, make sure you double tap the screen and get your daily heart me so we can get this party started. My first goal is 5,000 hearts. So if you're not tapping, you capping. So you know what to do when you come into a live, especially if you're getting motivated, you're getting inspired, right? You're learning something. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Double tap that screen and share the love. Hold my nose down. If you're on TT, a screen is going to pop up. Send it out to 10 of your besties. I don't want to be the best kept secret. All you got to do is tag people on FB. I need you to tag 10 different besties on FB. That's all you need to do. And obviously you support with the stars. So let's get into it. What time is it? Okay, let's get into it. I got a little bit of time today. So we're going to break this down because I want to see you. The real Jess Cox is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good morning, beautiful. Hi, yes. Thank you for the roses, you guys. You better make sure you connect with the real Jess. She's awesome. She's awesome. Great inspiration. She's great. Love it, love it, love it when I see you. She has a business. So I always recognize business owners. The real Jess is in the building. Okay, yes, go check out The Real Jess. I love people who own their own business, who stepped out on faith. I love those people. So you always have a place here with the pretty people. Thanks, The Real Jess Cox, for sending the heart me gift. Yes, I appreciate you. Yes. So let's get into it. Yes, thank you so much. Let's get into it. Listen. I'm just going to tell you how to get to the sale. Tag your business bestie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for subscribing. All right, subscribe to my YT. So here's the deal. Do you know when 80% of the sales happen? Most people don't know when 80% of the sales actually happen. And most people are just leaving it on the table. So the fortune is in the fellowship. Miss Erica's in the building. Yes, we got Miss Erica in the building. Good to see your beautiful face. And Miss Erica, if you haven't signed up for the membership for my 3-day ride, sign up, okay? So she's one of my clients. The fortune is in the fellowship. That's where people, miss their opportunity to sell their product. Good morning. So what you have to understand when you're selling your product, your service, your opportunity, whatever it is, okay? It's all about the numbers, one, right? But it also is about the connection. People don't want to be remembered as just a number. It is you being human and building a quick relationship. So when I say this, people don't listen. 80% of sales require at least 5 follow-up contacts after the first initial meeting, okay? And so after you've met them, introduce yourself to the product, the service, or the opportunity, you got to follow up again. It's not that they don't want it. You're just not a priority. So it's your job to follow up. There's different ways to follow up, okay? Yet, I would say 60% of salespeople give up in the first attempt. If I'm telling a lie, right, put it in the chat. Say lies. Okay, I challenge you. I want somebody to challenge me. I'm looking for it. Most people, 60% of people who sell stuff, whatever it is, it could be from the TikTok shop, it could be from whatever, 60%, I like to say 90%, they don't follow up. They do it one time and forget. They do it one time and say, oh, well, I'm not running behind anybody. They do it one time and feel like, okay, if they wanted it, they would have went and purchased it. Not really. The person that introduced me to my very first business, I didn't show up for the first meeting. So, but I was interested, you see, and I became a top producer, the top 1%. Then went to another company, right? That was me. Oh, you're right, because that was me. Oh my gosh. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. I want to do the Lord's work, Lord. I need you to bring the right people into my room. I need you to have the right people hear my voice. Thank you, Lord. I'm trying to tell them where the sale is. The sale is in the follow-up. And so I'm a living witness that I didn't go to the first meeting and I was interested. I was open. I was ready and I didn't show up. You see what I'm saying? So she followed up with me and I surpassed her in the business, right? I was her greatest gift. So you don't know people's circumstances. You take it so personal. It's not personal, okay? Things happen. That's what happened to me. My son got sick. So I don't need to tell her all the details. I just met you. Why would I tell you my life story? I don't have to. I could just say no. And no is a complete sentence. So good. No is a complete sentence. Write that down. Say business coach Jerusha said no is a complete sentence. I just met you. I don't need to tell you, oh, my son, he was a preemie. He's on, a heart machine. I don't need to tell you all the details. I just met you. All you need to know is no, I can't come to the meeting. But guess what she did? She followed up. We booked the next appointment. And like I said, I went to the top of that company. So your job as a business owner, follow up. Follow up doesn't mean harass. Follow up doesn't mean keep asking that person, are you ready to purchase my lotions, potions, t-shirts, hats, tumblers, candles? That is not what follow up means, okay? Because now you're just bothering them. And then now they don't want to purchase from you. So when you're following up, you always put the person first. When you follow up, that's an act of love. Write that down. When you follow up, that's an act of love. I have this great product and I want you to know about this great product. That's why I'm following up. I have this great service. I want you to take full advantage of this great service. That's an act of love. So you got to switch the way that you're thinking about follow up. The reason why you don't like it because of what you've already told yourself. You know you can retrain the brain. Write that down. I can retrain the brain. When I'm following up, this is an act of love. I want you to get, my courses, my coaching. I want to be connected to you. So I'm going to follow up because I know this is going to help your business. This is going to allow you to scale your businesses. So of course I want you to know about it. In my opinion, people who don't follow up, you don't want it bad enough. You don't want other people to win. Because if I had this great product that helps people with their arthritis, and I know it works, it has helped so many people. This is an example. Please don't take it down. I'm not making a claim. Okay. If I had this product and so many people said this is helping their arthritis, and I know it's good, thousands of people have purchased it. Why wouldn't I tell more people? Why wouldn't I follow up and say, listen, this is working? Why wouldn't I do that? So in my opinion, when you don't follow up, it's selfish. Because you don't know what happened. And here's the truth about most people. Don't want to accept 80% of sales are made between the 5th and the 12th attempt. Most sales, unless you see an ad, I'm not talking about that, right? 80% of the sales happen after the 5th or 12th time people even see you on social media. You know how many times people have to see me over and over to see if she's real, over and over to see if she's legit, to see if she's successful, to see if she knows what she's talking about, to see if she has 20 years of experience in sales and marketing. They see you a lot of times before they say, okay, yes. But if you're only showing up on social media once a week, every now and then, when you feel like it, when you get motivated, they're never going to build the trust because they don't see you enough to trust what you're saying. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? So that's why I don't believe you have a consistency problem. When I have clients and they tell me, oh, it's just, I'm not consistent. I have a consistency problem. It's just, you don't. You have a value problem. You better clock it. Okay, listen, FBIDYTTT. Listen, you don't have a consistency problem. You have a value problem. What does that mean, Jerusha? Value means you haven't put enough value in your business. Because if you did, you would have followed up. If you did, you would have marketed today. If you did, you would have created content today. If you did, you would have did all the things you were supposed to do to create income for your family. But you didn't because it doesn't have enough value, not because you're not consistent. Now, let me tell you more. Consistency happens every day for you. You went on your corporate job today consistently all week. You've been doing it for how many years? 5 years, 10 years? You've been working for the same person consistently. What? Okay, you turned on the television, you watch your favorite show, you binge watch, whatever it is that you like to watch. You did that consistently. You saw the whole series. Oh, you don't have a consistency problem. Oh, you mean to tell me you woke up this morning, you brushed your teeth, you took a shower, you ate breakfast, you cooked yourself, whatever it is, you did that consistently? Oh my gosh, you don't have a consistency problem. You mean to tell me you've lived how many years? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years. And you've done something every day, multiple things. You called your girlfriend, you chit chat, you called your mother, your sister, your bestie, your boyfriend, your husband, talking on the phone consistently. Oh my God. You don't have a consistency problem. You have a value problem. You did everything that was valuable to you. Working your corporate job was valuable because you like the results that it returns, correct? And so that's on the priority list to show up on time and do that task. All right. You called whoever, you listened to whatever, you open up social media and scrolled. High value. Oh, I didn't work my business today. Oh, I didn't follow up today. Oh, I didn't create content today. Low value. So in your mind, you have to have a good day. You too. So in your mind, right, you have put this business in a lower bracket than all these other things that you value. So you need to switch it. Your business is top 5 priority with all the other things that you have going on in your life. If you take care of your parents, if you have children, all of these things are priorities, correct? Yes or yes? Now, follow up is not begging. Follow up is service. Say what? Follow up is a service, okay? So say you are a realtor, okay? Tell me in the chat, what type of work do you do? Thank you so much for double tapping that screen. Black Light is in the building. How you doing, Black Light? How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Massey is in the building. Is it Massey Trades? Is that right? Or Macy? How you doing, gorgeous? Double tap that screen. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts. We got this. If you love what I'm saying, you understand. You like, Jerusha, you talking to me. If I'm speaking to you, give me some praises in the chat. Yes, if you're like, I understand. That's me. She's talking to me. She doesn't even know she's talking to me. If you're in the back room on TT and you want to come in the room, come on in the room. Okay, you need to come on in the room. I love it when people come on in the room. You know, most people are always watching you. They're watching you from behind the scenes. They don't really want you to know they're there, right? And that's okay. At least you're getting the information. But I like to see you. I like to get to know you. I like to understand you so we can build that relationship. And so, yes, I love building relationships. Thank you so much. Double tap that screen if you're on TT. Our first goal. All right, let's go. Our first goal on TT is 5,000 hearts. Plus, we got to get our perfumes because I love to smell good. So after this, I take a shower, smell good, go to the dentist. So, yes, we need 16 perfumes. Let's go. That's what the goal is. Let's reach the goal. Let's reach the goal. We got this. Live what? Live something. Okay. Hopefully my thing didn't go off. Thank you, IG. I appreciate you. We got FB. If you want to support on FB, it says give gifts as stars. So you can give stars right here. As soon as you see it and you love what I'm saying, you can relate to it. You're learning from it. I would love to see you again. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. This is the deal. I'm trying to make sure I say hi to everybody that I can. All right, so let's give you an opportunity to understand what you need to do to follow up if you're in different professions. So if you are a realtor, go clock it. Go tag your realtor friend right now, okay? Go tag the person right now that you know that's in real estate. I'm going to give you an example of how to follow up as a realtor, especially online. Go ahead and tag her right now. Thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. So if you've already spoken to this person or this person has expressed interest in purchasing a home or something along those lines, you want to follow up with something like this. Hey, Melissa, you want to just check in with her. You don't have to say checking in, but if you want to, but you want to be like, hey, Melissa, you call everybody by name. Everybody wants to hear their name called. It's something about hearing your name. Even when Chick-fil-A says it, and they say the name of the person behind you, is something special about, they say, in the name, and you say Jerusha, and then when you get to the front, they're like, order for Jerusha, and you're like, that's me. Everybody wants to hear their name called. My son is a senior, and of course, when they call his name for graduation, we want to hear his name. Everybody loves their name to be called. So when you are meeting people, that's the first thing you want to do is acknowledge them by name. You want to make sure in the chat, in the DMs, you say, hey, so-and-so, okay? Let them know I'm paying attention. You're my friend because I'm calling you by your first name. And then you want to proceed to say, I know timing is everything. And this is where it's golden. Don't say I don't tell you stuff. If you're in my coaching, you already know I have plenty of questions you can ask so you can get to the sale. This training is about how do I get to the sale? I'm putting out content every day, but I'm not getting to the sale. Let me tell you how to get to the sale. What shifted for me when I got online is asking the right questions because we're texting. See, when I'm face-to-face, it's over. If I'm face-to-face, it's over. We're signing on the dotted line. But then I had to learn, man, most people aren't going to be face-to-face. They're going to be texting on social media. So how do I translate this energy that I have face-to-face to texting, to words, so they can feel it? Because energy is transferable and energy is contagious. And so when you read words, you want to evoke an emotion. And I want them to feel something. And so if you're in real estate, I would say if I was following up, hey, Melissa, call her by name. I know timing is everything. You want to acknowledge you haven't spoken to her in a while, that she hasn't followed back up with you. She hasn't called you back. But you don't need to say because you didn't call me back, okay? You want to say it like, I know timing is everything, like you're super busy. I'm busy too, and timing is everything. And this is golden. You ask a question. That's how you get back into the fold of the conversation. Asking great questions. I'm a great question asker, and I can help you with that. So what you want to do is say, have your housing needs changed? Okay, just ask her. Have your housing needs changed at all since the last time we spoke? Question mark. That's going to be my staple. I'm going to start saying everything, all my videos, I'm going to be like, question mark. And so, yes, I'm going to start marketing that. I'm going to start marketing because the question is going to get you to the sale. The question is going to put them in front of your services. The question is going to put them in front of your opportunity. It's all about the question. All right. So now that you've acknowledged her, you're in real estate and you've spoken to her, but she didn't move forward with using you as her realtor, and you want to get back into it. Like, girl, what happened? You were so ready. Okay, I sent you information. What happened? Hey, Melissa, I'm super busy and I know timing is everything. Have your housing needs changed at all since we spoke? See, you're saying at all because you want to know, did she talk to somebody else? Did she get somebody else? Because y'all didn't sign yet that you're her actual realtor. She's just checking everything out. So you want to see how I chose those words? Okay. Have your housing needs changed at all since the last time we spoke? Question mark. And she can be like, oh no, it hasn't. I'm still thinking about it. Or she's going to say, yes, it has. My girlfriend is in real estate and she took me out, or whatever she says. Now you have the conversation going in the right direction. It's real easy. And so sales 101 is ask the best questions. Don't talk too much, because most of you talk too much. You never shut up. The goal is not for you to talk too much. That's not the goal. The goal is for you to be a great listener. I'm the best listener in the world. I can listen to what people don't say, and then I figure them out. I'm listening to what you're not saying. I'm listening to your action. Okay, listening to it. I'm watching you. And so that way I can coach you better and say, hey, this is what's going to work for you. This is what is not going to work for you. And this is the type of person you seem to be based on these actions, okay, or inactions, either way. And so, yes, please share the broadcast. Thank you so much for that. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice and you're like, oh man, that was good, Jerusha, I appreciate that. Somebody else will appreciate it too. So what we got to do as a whole, we got to share the broadcast, share the love, share the love. Say, I got you, Jerusha. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes. So that's our first goal on TT. Now you got it. So my goal is always to help shorten your learning curve. Say, my goal is always to help shorten your learning curve. So let me give you another example. I know you're an event planner, correct? These are people in my community and I've worked with them and I understand their industries. And so if you are an event planner and you don't know what to say to follow up to get to the sale, you want to follow up using this tool called social media. When you follow up, the key thing is to ask another question. Hey, Miss Keisha, to ask another question based on your conversation previously. Now, if someone is trying to book you to do their wedding, they're trying to book you. Thank you so much. They're trying to book you to do whatever, their baby shower. You are an event planner and they didn't book you yet. Y'all had a conversation, but she didn't book you yet. So you didn't get to the sale yet. You can say something like, hey, so-and-so, always address people by their name. Hey, Mr. Johnson, whatever it is. And you tell them, I wanted to see if your event date is still open. You see how I asked that good question? I wanted to see if your event date is still open. I have a few ideas, okay, that I would like to run by you. Or I have a few ideas that could save you time and money. You're going to ask a question because now if the event date is still open, then yes, you still have a chance to get the sale. If the event date is closed, meaning they use somebody else. But see, you didn't ask the question to find out. So you don't need to say, do you still want to use my services? Boo! A great salesperson, you're going to figure out where they are in the process and how I can figure out whether you've used somebody else for your baby shower or whether you use somebody else for your wedding or just a party. I'm going to say, hey, Mr. Johnson, I wanted to see if your event date is still open, question mark. I'm just asking a question. Then you're going to reply, yes, I decided to go in a different direction. I don't need to keep following up with you. You see what I'm saying? And it wasn't personal, it was personal preference. But I'm going to make sure I say, I have a few ideas that could save you time and money. Let's get on it. Let's chat. This is going to open that person back up if they have not moved forward with somebody else yet. You see how follow-up is key to you getting to the sale? You see how follow-up is the number one thing that people are not doing and they're leaving the money on the table? You see how this is crucial to your success? Now, if you're on TT, a lot of you on TT, you're in the TikTok shop, you sell stuff from the TT shop. I get it. I love some stuff from the TT shop as well, right? So they express interest, but you see their names, they clicked it, but they didn't move forward. You can see it, right? Yes, if you have an automation system that's kicking in and following up, that's great. I do too. However, when I am talking to you like this, there's no automation. It's me, right? It's not until you click something to get in my automation. It's not until you message me a keyword to get into the automation. So here's the deal. Hold on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If I miss your name, hey, Olivia, how you doing? I apologize. I definitely will message you afterwards. Yes, if you want to move forward with working with me, absolutely. No problem. I got you. I got you. I got you. Is it A. Bracewell is in the building? How you doing? Bonella, how you doing? Good to see you. If you're in the TT shop and somebody liked your video about, collagen or peptide, or they liked your video about some cream or whatever, you're going to say, hey, so-and-so, I noticed you liked my video on the collagen blender, or whatever it is. You're going to ask, most people asked about results and shipping. Would you like details? Ask a question. Not, did you still want to purchase it? Boo. You're going to say, hey, I noticed you liked my video about peptides. Hey, I noticed you liked my video about collagen cream. Hey, I noticed you liked my video about lymphatic drops. Hey, I noticed you liked my video about whatever. Most people ask about results and shipping. Would you like the details? Question mark. It's golden. I know. You don't have to say, how come you didn't buy it? Did you still want it? Those are not good questions. Listen. This is how you're going to get to the sale. It's Friday. It's Friday. You're going to make that money, honey. You're going to make that money on Friday. That's how you're going to do it. If you sell a digital product like me, right? If you have a digital product, a service, a course, an ebook, a guide, a pamphlet, a PDF, you have a digital product that you sell. And someone actually came through your training, but they didn't move forward with purchasing. Somebody came to your free live, but they didn't move forward with your coaching and your courses. Somebody saw your stuff, but they didn't move forward. So if they grabbed my free training last week, or they grabbed my free trainings that I do every live like this, I can follow up. And I can say, hey, what stood out to you most? And what are you working on right now? I can follow up with you right now from this live. And I'm going to say, hey, so-and-so, thank you for joining the live. What stood out most to you? And what are you working on right now? Question mark. I can ask a question following up from the live. Now you're going to tell me what stood out most to you. What stood out most to me is I don't follow up like you were telling me. What stood out most to me, whatever stood out. Then I get to say, I teach people how to leverage and monetize social media using sales and marketing strategies like these that you heard on the live. Would you like to see how I do it? Question mark. Then she's like, yes. Now I have my services in front of her. You got to make it irresistible. You got to make sure that you're talking to people. You're enthusiastic about it. I believe it. You are ready for the sale. You got to have the attitude that it's happening. The sale is happening. It's happening every single day. Every day, you're getting a sale. Now, this is the deal. Follow-up keeps the relationship warm. That's why I'm following up from the lives. That's why I'm following up from the comments. That's why I'm following up from the shares. That's why I'm following up from the heart me's. That's why I'm following up from the stars, because follow-up keeps the relationship warm. I want to stay top of mind. That's why I'm following up. Silence doesn't mean no. It usually means life happens. Follow-up doesn't mean, silence doesn't mean no. When someone is not responding, it doesn't mean no. You take it personal. It's not personal, baby. Numbers do matter. Let me say this. Numbers never lie. People do. So you do have to have numbers coming into your sales funnel. Now, I have to be honest about that. There has to be people that are open to the possibilities that you're offering. So there has to be somebody you're talking to. Okay. So first, numbers do matter. Once you have some numbers, it could be 50, it could be 100, it could be 200, 300. It's still numbers. It's more than one. You have to have people that see your offer. Once you see those people, you can start building those relationships. Okay. I never understood people who say, I'm only going to ask once. I'm not chasing people down. I'm not begging people. I don't feel that way at all. When I'm following up, I don't feel like I'm begging you. I feel like we haven't connected yet, and I have something good that I want to share with you because my hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. And I know what I know, and I want you to know it too. So I never feel like you're saying, oh my gosh, here's this girl again. If that's your mindset, you don't want to be an entrepreneur. Because let me just explain. If you know my background, I worked in radio and television. I was an on-air radio personality. I did my first news segment at 19 years old in undergrad, right? And let me tell you, when I was in television, I left radio, went to television. When I was the liaison between sales and the producers, and we would decide what commercials are going to air, timing, money, all the things. It's so much more goes on behind the scenes than people even imagine. Okay. And so Walmart is $1 billion company. And the Waltons, it's interesting that the Waltons that you guys know, right? They own Walmart. They actually market to you, following up with you every day. Now, how are they doing that? Through ads, through commercials, through emails. That's called follow-up. They want to stay top of mind. They don't want you to forget about Walmart. Every single day through commercials, emails, ads, they are following up. You are seeing Walmart everywhere you go. Oh, there's Walmart. Oh, on the billboard. Oh, there's Walmart. Oh, you're thinking if it's $1 trillion company, $1 billion company, why are they advertising? Because they don't want to go out of business. In order for them not to go out of business, they got to show up so you see them. I don't know why that doesn't translate to people on social media. The reason why you're showing up often, consistently, marketing so people can see you often, so they get used to you, they can trust you, then they buy from you. That's what happens with them. You think if McDonald's stopped marketing, they'll go out of business? Yes. Yes, because no one, the new baby girl and the new baby boy that was just born just now at, what time is it? At 9:59, we just had a baby girl and a baby boy just born at the hospital, right? They don't know McDonald's. Okay, did you know that? They don't know McDonald's. What does that mean? McDonald's is targeting to people 28 years old and younger. That's their people, their target audience, 28 and younger. Who needs McDonald's? Wants McDonald's is $5, $10, whatever it is. I don't eat McDonald's, but I know it's for the younger generation. So in saying that and knowing that with McDonald's, I need to always market because I'm getting the new baby girls and baby boys hooked on McDonald's. So they need to see it in the kids programming. So when I put on a commercial in a programming, it's kids. The first thing we're going to do is make sure it's in Cartoon Network, it's in all the children programs, it's in all the teenage programs, because we want to keep you going to McDonald's. Okay? You see how that works? It's called marketing. That's what that's called. The same thing happens on social media. So out of sight, out of mind, right? So if we stop seeing McDonald's and we only see it when we pass it, guess what happens? Those new baby girls and baby boys that's 2 and 3 and 4 years old, they're going to forget about it. And then that generation is never going to go to McDonald's. So why do you think you have to market? Good morning. Good morning, Mickey in the building. Hey, Mickey, how you doing? How you doing, gorgeous? Make sure you get your daily heart me. If you're not following, make sure you follow. Yes, and get your daily heart me. Hit the bell so when I go live, you get that notification. If you're on FB, woo! If you're on FB, you can support with the stars. If you're in my private community, if you're on IG, make sure you follow. And if you're on YT, please subscribe to the channel. Okay. Yes, I am streaming in multiple places because I have to maximize my time. I just can't do one place. All right. So now that we understand how marketing works, and so you want to know why you have to market every day and show up every day, because people that have companies like a McDonald's and, a Chick-fil-A, they market every day. They show up every day. And I can put on 20 McDonald's commercials in one day. Happy New Year. Yes. Happy New Year. It's Friday. Okay. We're talking about how to get to the sale. We're talking about how to get to the sale, how to ask for the sale, what to do to get more sales, how to be human on social media. So I'm used to building face-to-face, right? And so transitioning online is different. It was different because I'm talking to a screen. I'm meeting people in the DMs. Yes, thank you so much. I'm meeting people by texting instead of meeting them for coffee or meeting them at my office. It's different. But I shifted, I adjusted. This is the way that we do business. You show up and you market, not just posting, you're marketing. Yes, and McDonald's don't feel bad about showing you 20 commercials a day. Chick-fil-A doesn't feel bad about showing you 20 commercials a day. So why do you feel bad about following up with people? Why do you feel bad about marketing your business several times a day or going live several times or whatever it is that you do? They do not feel bad. They understand marketing is repetition. Write that down. Say, business coach Jerusha said marketing is repetition over and over and over. Okay. Now, here's a simple follow-up framework. I'm going to give you a simple follow-up framework. If you're in my coaching or courses or whatever, we go into depth on this. But if you just want something today, because I'm all about you proceeding today, winning today. Okay. Here's a simple way that you can do it. I actually am, I love the people that I work with, and some of the top producers that I work with, they have great strategies that most people don't even use. And so they underuse all the tools. You got to use the tool. So if you want to follow up with someone, they've expressed interest, they liked your content because you're posting consistently, they liked your live, whatever they did, they showed interest by liking it. They showed interest by commenting. They showed interest by sharing, by giving you a daily heart me on TT. They showed interest, whatever they did. You can follow up. Like I can follow up with, is it Mikey or is it Mike? Is it M-I-K-I? Yes, the light is in my face. Okay. So I can follow up with her, right? Because she was in the live. I see your name. I see your name on FB. I see your name on IG. I see your name on YT. I see your name. So I can follow up. TT gives you 100 names after your live. Look at all these people that I can build relationships with for free. So if I were to follow up, I can say, hey, so-and-so, like Mickey Mouse. Okay, Mickey. Okay. All right. So I can follow up with Mickey and I can be like, hey, Mickey, thank you so much for joining the live. And then it's easy to say, earlier you expressed interest in how to get to the sale, because that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Mickey, thank you so much for joining my live. Earlier, you expressed interest in how to get to the sale. I'm going to ask a question. Yes. What attracted you to my page? Question mark. Do you want more details? Question mark. What type of business do you have? Question mark. I can ask her different questions depending on where we are. I just need her to respond. We're playing tennis. I'm Coco, you're Serena. I'm going to hit the ball first. Boom, you hit the ball back. I'm going to hit the ball again. This is building a quick relationship on social media. It doesn't feel awkward. It's not crazy. None of that is true. That's what you told yourself. So we're going to retrain the brain, because interest could be a like. Interest could be a comment, a share, a stayed in the live, 15 minutes, loving on the post. All of that could be interest. They're curious. They don't know how much yet. So it's my job as the CEO of Pretty People Incorporated. It's my job to move in and build a relationship. That's my job. That's called follow up. That's what that's called. Okay? You're going to end the message with a question. No one's teaching this, you guys. Listen, I know what I'm talking about. The reason why I'm able to scale in my courses and my classes and with my clients is I teach them to ask questions. The person who asks the best questions wins. The person who talks the least wins. Not the person who's talking all the time. Just because I can talk here, if I'm talking to you to sell you, I'm asking you questions and you talking to me. You're telling me your whole life story, how many children you have, why you started your business, what your business means, what your logo means. You're talking to me. And guess what that does, especially for women? When women are able to talk freely to someone, we besties after the phone call. Now you trust me. Now you believe in what I can do to help you. It's easier for me to get the sale. People don't want to be transactional, right? People don't like that. So they want you to listen. They want to be heard. They want to be validated. And that's what I'm here to do. Listen. That's what I'm here to do, to listen to the needs of the people, right? Now, another thing that you can ask that people aren't even teaching, another thing that you can ask is, hey, Mickey, thank you so much for joining the live. Did you happen to hear my offer? Now, I already know she's going to say no, she didn't hear the offer. Whether I said an offer, whether I said it fast, whether I said it subtle, I said an offer, right? So I can ask a question. Hey, Mickey, thank you so much for joining my live. Did you happen to hear my offer? I just left it like that. I didn't say offer about what. I purposely didn't say that. Did you happen to hear my offer? Question mark. She's going to say no. Okay. I already know you're going to say no. Did you hear the offer? Just so we can put this in real time. Okay, Mickey, if you're still here, did you hear the offer? Okay. The answer is no, she didn't hear the offer, right? Now, this is important. When she says no, okay, I get to say, oh, she didn't hear the offer, right? I'll wait for her to respond if she's still here. Let's see. So I'm going to explain what the product does, not what it is. I'm going to explain what the product does, or the service, or the opportunity. I'm going to explain what the product does or what it is. As soon as she says no, I'm like, okay, here's what the offer was. Would you like to see it? Yes, she want to see the offer. Guess what? Now I can send her my link. I'm going to ask a question. Would you like to see the offer? Yes. Because if you like the live, if you learned from the live, if you got motivated from the live, if you got inspired from the live, you're curious about the offer. So now I easily have my website in front of you. I'm not begging. I'm not running behind you. I'm asking great questions. Does this make sense? This is sales 101. So leading questions that move the sale forward. That's what it is. Leading questions that move the sale forward without being salesy and spammy and following people and hounding people. So I'm going to give you 5 more questions for beginners that you can use today. I love actionable steps. Like, I love to give you stuff you can use right now. I want you to win. Baby, go win. And then when you win, come back and tell me about it so I can highlight. I say, yes, I was a part of that. Let's win together, baby. It's so much room at the top. So we're going to win together. So I'm going to give you, thank you so much, FB, for taking notes. What city are you in? Put in the chat. Let me know what city you reside. That's important for me. In my stats, when I look at my analytics, it tells me people from New York love me. Now, I'm from the South, if you can't tell by the accent. I'm from the South. But when I look at it, it'll say 65% of the people are in New York and New Jersey. It's all Northerners who love me. I wonder why that is. Los Angeles. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got LA in the building. Okay, we got LA in the building. So put in the chat, where do you reside? Florida. Yes, the South don't like me. I don't know what it is. But everybody put where you reside in the chat so I can have you as a virtual note taker. I need you to write this down because I'm going to give you 5 easy questions you can use today, maybe 3 or 4, but I'm going to do the best I can off the top of the dome, okay? So write this down. What city are you in right now? Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Good to see you. Double tap the screen. We definitely want to have likes because TT, if you're not tapping and commenting and sharing, they don't share the live out. And so we want to make sure that you're double tapping the screen, of course, and that you are getting your daily heart meet. Okay, let's share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. We want people to know help is available. Say help is available. Jerusha said help is available. All right, let's share the broadcast. For good measure, we want the pretty people to know. All right, yes. Hashtag to all the pretty people. Thank you. So if you're not tapping, you capping. So double tap that screen. Thank you, FB. Thank you, IG. And thank you for subscribing on my YT. All right, so I'm going to do my best to give you some simple questions you can use today. Write this down. Real easy. If somebody watch your live, if somebody likes your content, it doesn't matter if you have 100 views, 200, 500, or 800 views. Those are all leads. Those are all possibilities. Those are opportunities you didn't take because you didn't follow up. And so you want to make sure you get in a habit. Now, I have a power hour strategy where I teach my clients to follow up 15 minutes. Okay, I do a 15-minute interval. 4 times a day is an hour. So I teach my clients what to do in 15 minutes throughout the day. They don't do 1 hour together because you're not going to focus for 1 hour. You're going to do 15 minutes 4 times a day is an hour. And then I'm going to give you income producing activities for that 15 minutes. That's how that works. Follow-up is one of them, right? There are several, but follow-up is one of those 15 minutes. So when someone likes your content or they come into your live or whatever they do, you're going to follow up with a question like this. What caught your attention about this in the first place? Like if it's a product, my t-shirts or whatever. What caught your attention about, that t-shirt, that Pretty People tee? Question mark. You're just going to ask a question about your product without saying, do you want to buy the product? They're going to say, oh, what caught my attention was blah, blah, blah. Conversation. Conversations convert to cash. Conversations convert to cash. We're looking for customers, clients, and connections. I call it the 3 C's. Customers, clients, connections. The 3 C's. If you have a service like me, if you have a service-based business, I would ask, what problem are you hoping this will help for you? What problem are you hoping this will solve for you? What problem? I'm going to ask you a question, because if you watched any of my videos, they're educational, a little entertaining, okay, a little motivational, but they're in my niche. Especially if I'm talking about a business strategy or a sales strategy, I'm going to ask a question like that. I'm not just going to say what type of business you have. Now, that's real generic. You got to say a little bit more than that. What now? Okay, she said a product. If you have a product, like let's just use arthritis. I don't have an arthritis product, but that comes to mind. So if you have a product that helps people lose weight or, joint pain, I don't know, any of those type of creams, oils, whatever the product does, shakes, whatever it is, okay? And you did a video about that and somebody liked it. All you have to do is go love on their page. I'm big on that. Go love on their page before you start asking questions. So once you love on their page, then you can ask them a question. If this worked the way that I described in the video, how would that help you? Question mark. That's a question. Because if I show you I lost 5 pounds in 5 days, or I have that thing that shakes, what's it called? The vibrator thing. Okay. I have that. I'm going to bring that out someday. I have that. If you like one of my videos and I'm shaking on that vibrator, right? And I say to you, if this worked the way I described on my video, how would that help you right now? Question mark. You're going to say, it's going to help me lose weight. You're going to say, it's going to help me have more flexibility. You're going to say, it's going to help me have more, agility. That lets me know you need the product without me saying, do you need the product? Make sense? If you have an opportunity, some of you have an opportunity, you're building organizations and teams, okay? If you showed your opportunity, you make X amount of money, you make $500 a week, you're going to show other people how to make $500 a week. You're developing an organization. People have expressed interest, but they did not move forward. You're going to follow up and you're going to ask a follow-up question leading to the sale. You're going to say something like, would it be helpful if I showed you a simple option so you can get started too? Question mark. Would it be helpful if I showed you how my clients are making $500 a week? Question mark. Would it be helpful if I showed you a step-by-step plan that has helped me make $500 a week? Question mark. Would it be helpful if I showed you a simple step with your 9 to 5? You're going to ask a question, because what people want to know is, can I do it? And if I'm asking you, would it be helpful if I showed you how I was able to do it with my 9 to 5 and still make $500 a week? Yes, that will be helpful. Usually people don't be like, no, that's not going to be helpful. I don't encounter people like that. Most people are like, yeah, that'll be helpful. Send it to me. Now I got my website in front of you. See how you're going to ask a question and then you're going to be able to put your thing in front of them so you can get to the sale. Questions creates clarity. Would it be helpful if I showed you a simple option to get started? Would it be helpful if I showed you how you can keep your 9 to 5 and still make an extra $500? Would it be helpful if I showed you real easy? So you see how I help my clients. I don't just put out information. I give them exactly what could work for them in their businesses. Clarity creates confidence. The reason why you're not getting a sale every day because you're not confident enough. Confidence creates decisions. So once they see you're confident, they see you're going to give them a step-by-step plan. They see that you show up consistently and you've helped other people. It's easy to get to the sale. Now, this is important. You have to ask for the sale. Okay. This is important. You have to actually ask for the sale. Hey, FB, we got the Facebook in the building. Okay, the Book of the Faces. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for following. Olivia in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Yes, if you're on TT and you're in the back of the room, come on in the room. Reclaim is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Hey, Cynthia, how you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Okay, let's pin this up here. Let's go, pretty people. I got to go to the dentist, so I'm almost done. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right. So last thing, and I got to go, right? Did you get those questions? You good. So this is how you're going to ask for the sale. It's so important. This is how you're going to ask for the sale. I always say to people, especially if it's a product, you want to ask them, would you like to try it? These are the results that I got. Would you like to try it? Queen is in the building. How you doing? Do me a favor, if you're listening to the sound of my voice on TT, hold my nose down or my face or whatever. A screen is going to pop up. Send it out to 10 of your business besties. Send it out to 10 of your business besties. That's all you need to do. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Gorgeous. Good to see you. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. Woo! Oops. Sorry. I was trying to tell. There you go. Hi. Thank you.
Oh, goodness. I'm hi. Sorry.
That probably was me. That was probably was me hitting it, and I invited you. I'm sorry. Hey, Miss Tammy, how you doing?
I'm good, sweetheart. It's great to see you. Okay, I'll get off now.
Okay. Hey, Lachey. Do I need to take you down, or you know how to do it? Hold on.
Yeah, can you do it, please?
Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Disconnect. Okay, I got it. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. It is so kind when people share the broadcast. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I actually want to see you do it. I want somebody to come on here and say, you know what she said didn't work. I want you to do that. Okay. I have not had that. I'm so gracious and blessed at the same time because I know how to sell and market. I know what I know. Now, I can't tell you about TT strategies. I can't tell you how to work the algorithm. I can't tell you. I don't know anything about technology, but I do know people. Okay. And I do know all you have to do is understand the psychology of people and you can sell anything. That's what I do know. Yes, Sammy in the building. Sammy, get your daily heart meat. Yes, we need to reach that goal up there, Sammy. I definitely want a perfume. I definitely want the whatever this other thing is called. Okay. Yes, make sure you get your daily heart meat. So I'm going to give you how to ask for the sale. All right. Because most of you are afraid to ask for the sale. You're like, I sent the website. Yes, you did. Okay. I sent them my LINK. Yes, you did. But you didn't ask for the sale too. You got to follow up with the asking for the sale. Even though they said, yes, send it to me. Even though they said, yes, I'm open, I'm interested. Even though they said, I need it. Even though they said, I'm going to purchase it on Friday. Even though they said that, it is your job as a CEO to still follow up. So if you showed them a cream, if you showed them any type of a hair product, lotion, whatever you showed them, right? In the conversation, you want to make sure that if they didn't purchase it, you can say, would you like to try it? Question mark. Would you like for me to send you the offer that I said in my live? Question mark. Would you like for me to put it in the mail for you today? Especially those who you have your own product line, like this is my own product line, right? We got coffee mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. It's my own coffee product line because it's my business. Would you like for me to put it in the mail for you today? Question mark. Would you like for me to send you the promotion with the pricing? Question mark. Would you like for me to send you the website so you can go ahead and reserve your seat? Question mark. Would you like for me? I'm going to ask you, would you like for me to do that? If they say, no, not right now, I'm going to think about it. All those things, those excuses, you're going to be able to overcome those objections. Objection handling is important. And so my clients have this workbook, and in the workbook, I give them the top 10 ways to overcome objections, right? And so when someone says, let me think about it, you obviously want to ask another question. What they thinking about? You want to know, what's your hesitation? What would make this a yes for you today? You want to ask another question. When someone's like, let me see all the things that people say, really is fear. It's not even you. It's not your product. It's fear. They're afraid it's not going to work. They're afraid they're not going to be committed. They're afraid. They're not smart enough. They're afraid. It's all about them, actually. If your services is good, your product is good, people are purchasing it, you're getting results from it, it's really them. Because if I say, would you like me to send you the promotion with the pricing? And you're like, ooh, I don't have the money. And that's your go-to. But you just told me you needed to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Or you just told me that you need to learn how to make $500 a week. Or you just told me that you need to drain your, the fat out of your jaws or whatever it is. Now, when we're talking about how to do it, you're like, oh, I don't know if I have the money. You still have the problem though, right? Do you want to solve the problem? So you want to find out how bad do they want to solve the problem. Most people never ask for the sale. And then they wonder why their business isn't growing because you never asked. When you ask, you're actively seeking knowledge. When I'm asking you a question, did you get those business strategies from the live? I'm asking you for a reason. Did you get it? Okay. Did you happen to hear my promotion? No, you didn't hear the promotion, right? Did you happen to hear my offer? No, you didn't hear the offer. Would you like to see what that looks like? Yes. Bam. Okay, boom. I'm going to put the website in front of you. I'm going to send it to you. Now I'm going to still follow up. If you don't immediately go ahead and purchase, I'm going to follow up. Now, whether that's my system following up, like a CRM or a texting campaign, whatever is following up, it's still a follow-up. So when you ask for the sale and you're actively seeking knowledge by asking a question, you're giving people the opportunity to say yes. Would you like to work with me outside of social media? Would you like to see your business scale from, a 5-figure business to a 6-figure business, from a 6-figure business to a 7-figure business using social media as a tool? Would you like to learn sales and marketing? Would you like a system, right, where you have unlimited leads coming in your sales funnel every day? Yes, it's going to cost you. Like, that's not even a question whether it's going to cost or not. You know it's going to cost. Remember, the fortune isn't just in the follow-up. The fortune is also in the courage to ask. The fortune is in the fellowship and the courage to ask for the sale. You have to ask for the sale because that's the only way you're going to make sales every day. Now, most of your problems on FB, IG, YT, and TT is you don't have enough people coming into your sales funnel. That's the biggest problem that I see with my clients. It's not enough people coming in. Okay. It's not enough people coming in. You got to weed out the folk and keep the people. People have to see you. They have to be coming into the sales funnel. Now, some people place ads. I'm not a big fan of ads or promotions or boosting, or I'm not a fan at all. Okay. I'm not a fan. Have I ever used an ad on FB? Yes, but my account is bigger over there, right? But that's not the way that I do business. I do this. I show up as a person. I share actionable business skills and tools and hacks, and I attract people. That's how I make sales. If you attract the people will come. If you're giving value, the people will come. So what questions can I answer for you about what we discussed today and how you're going to get the sale? Every single person that takes any of these strategies today and you go ask for the sale, come back and tell me, message me, Jerusha. I tried what you said. I asked a question. I made a sale. I'm going to highlight you in my stories. We do Tuesday Testimonial Tuesdays, right? So I'm going to highlight you. I'm going to tag you. I want to see you get the sale today. I want to see you win today. Hey, soul in the building, soul design is in the building. I want that for you. So yes, not just my community, because I know you guys are going to do it, but everybody else. Me first is in the building. How you doing? Everybody else, I need to see what that looks like for you today, not tomorrow, today. Tomorrow is today. You're going to start doing it. And please don't say you're going to do it someday. Someday leads to a town called nowhere. Most people will say, I'm going to do it someday. I'm going to go live someday. Okay. I'm going to create more content someday. Oh, January 1, I'm going to do it. Those people, someday leads to a town called nowhere. You never do it because you don't feel something. Motivation comes after action, not before. Action precedes motivation. So today is your day. I gave you enough knowledge to act on it. Knowledge is the new rich. I gave you enough questions to start asking for the sale. I gave you enough examples to get the sale today. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? So if you're in my community, whoop, whoop, okay, pretty people, I got you. If you are not, then I don't know what you're waiting for. If you are not, I'm happy to answer any questions, but I know for sure this is how you get more sales, by being human and asking the right questions. This is how you're going to get more sales every single day. You can sell all the stuff that you have every day. As long as people are coming into your sales funnel, you have people to talk to and follow up with. You have people to talk to and ask for the sale. Thank you so much for putting that in the chat for me. Actively seeking knowledge, ASK. You got to ASK to GET, baby. You got to ASK to GET. You have not because you ask not. That's why you don't have it. Sell all that stuff today. It's Friday. Sell all that stuff today. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So do me a favor. If you're not following and you like to learn, I like to teach, as you can see. I do this for fun, and I do it for funds. Okay? With an S, F-U-N-D-S, funds. I do it for fun and for funds. So if you love this type of training and you can get down with it, make sure that you follow, share it with your business bestie. And so we're going to answer some questions on tomorrow as well. If you have a question now, you can put it in the chat. I'm happy to acknowledge you and your business and your question. Western is in the building. How you doing, Western? If you didn't get your daily heart me on TT, that's a simple task. Make sure you get your daily heart me. Queen, Lisa, okay, Tammy, Mickey, all of you, thank you so much for joining the live. Get your daily heart me. Whoop, whoop. And so, yes, we're going to figure out, right, why you're not getting sales. If you keep following me, you're going to become successful. If you keep following me, you're going to stumble upon that success you've been looking for. And so, yes, I love sharing what I know for sure. We got 20 years of sales and marketing experience. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And so we want to make this fun and light, and we want to answer your questions and get you involved and put you into action and stop making excuses. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves. Thank you so much. And so what I'm going to do is, thank you so much. Hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification. Hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification. Did you have a question, Miss Lisa? Hit the bell. Yep. On FB, just follow. If you're on FB, you could just follow IG and subscribe to my YT. That's where I ultimately want to be, on YT. All of these are fun, but I just know that YT has so much available, and your content is on there like forever. Like when people are searching on YT, people content come up from like 2014, 2015, like so many years ago. And I just want that in the system for myself, because I drop so much good gems and strategies. So that's where I ultimately want to be long term. So yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, subscribe to my YT. I'll see your beautiful faces. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Thank you. You know what I always forget? I have a